To do a quick intro just in case we make a video out of this one. Yeah, been doing a wee bit of hunting lately, but mostly birds, and been a bit slack on the videoing side of things. So this one more of a day walk, just boosting it up to Toka Biv, as the door we put in is swollen because it was pine and not ready for the weather up here. So going up, doing a remeasure so I can make a new door and get that up at a later date. That's where we're heading. It's going to be a slippery slope on the way back up anyway, but now that I'm here I might make a brew, have some peanut butter sandwiches for lunch, and then I'll start working on the door. And then well, it's a touch under 4 hours, 3 hours 40, yeah, 3 hours 40 from the car park, so we've got a bit of time to do my work and still make it out before dark. Might even be able to jack up a hunt on a farm on the way home and actually get something. Nothing up here, too bloody cold. Let's have a look at this door. Oh yep, someone's done a good job there. Paint job's not looking too sharp. Definitely going to need a replacement. Yeah, bugger if you got here and you couldn't open the door, and then when you do open it, you can't shut it, right? Everything else is looking good. Yeah, so there's been a couple of people up here since, not too many, so don't feel like the place is packed out and you can't make it. I'd say if you come on a weekday, you'll have the place to yourself. Anyway, here's the door. I sort of hacked the bits out of it to, I probably took about 20 mil. No, not that much, maybe 15 mil off last time. Take off another however many mil we need, maybe only another 5 or 10. And then I've got some paint and we'll give it a spruce up, and hopefully it'll look a lot better than taking to it with a pruning saw like I did last time. She's closing better anyway, and I think there's enough gap there for me to paint it, so I'll give it a paint and see how much it dries in the next little bit. Because I'm sort of on a bit of a time schedule, so I get out before dark, you know. Yeah, that'll do it until we get the new one in. Only hurt myself a little bit. Yeah, crack a day, good workout. Been a bit lazy lately, so good to blow out the lungs, and I'm about to blow them out again going back up. So yeah, hopefully I think it's a little too cold to find a deer, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. We weighed up different options, putting in a full new aluminium setup, or just getting an old Remu door instead of the pine, and hopefully that lessens the swelling. Well, it should do. I just picked this little door up, and we're going to make it fit. Yeah, so the replacement door is good to go. I've jacked up a flight with Ruahines helicopters on the back of another job they've got, so we'll get on that tomorrow morning, get flown up, as long as the weather plays the game, get flown up, and then I'll be able to install the door for the day. I haven't cut it down yet because I'm not back in my measurements. It's just safer to get it up there and cut it on site, and so I'll be left up there for the day and then hopefully picked up on the way back out. So yeah, hopefully that all goes to plan, and the next shot is us taking off in a helicopter. yeah, just saw a couple of people walking out, so there's been people here, there's footprints here, so that's positive that that people have been staying. And they tied it back together with our bit of string that someone left, which is good. But as you can see, the door, even after my job, doesn't really fit properly. Jeez. Like, I did a bit of a tidy up, but I planed it down until I started hitting screws and couldn't take it any further, so yeah, it's a bit rusty from the weather. But the hut itself is still looking good, so that's a positive. Let's crack into the rest of it. All this is chipped off, so yeah, she definitely needs replacing, just too much swelling. Yeah, so that's the main bit, the door, bit of cutting involved. Had to get these bits here down so they had to move this jam as well, just a little bit, because it was out, just that couple of mil jamming it up. Yeah, but all good. Happy enough with that so far. Because the door's of a different sort of build, i.e. just these across, it doesn't have any diagonals or anything through it. There's actually little gaps that I've spotted down there, but I've brought some extra timber, so I'm going to spend my time blocking them out, then get some paint on quick as so it can dry before I have to shut it. Sweet. So I don't know when the chopper's getting back, and I keep finding little jobs. Like, I didn't actually bring a drill to drill the hole for the lock, for the new lock to go into, and I couldn't line it up with the other one properly, so that's taken me a bit of time, and I've added on these bits here to block a couple of gaps. And yes, I'm just taking it as it comes, just in case the chopper turns up at short notice. So I've kept all my other stuff squared away, just so when he does turn up I don't keep him waiting. Okay, she opens and closes nicely. All good. That's probably not ideal, but the chopper's there.